Works as of August 2021. If it doesn't work, that it could be months from now because they're always changing the way to download this. So don't go in the comments telling me it doesn't work, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's kind of just how it's gonna be. And I have a video about this, but it's really old. So I figured I should make a new one. And it's to the point where they even have a new website. So it was very overdue. But here we go. So, first, as I said, Krnl.ca. This is their new website. This is where you need to go first. But before we click this little download button, we need to go here to your desktop, right? You just make a new folder. And we'll just name it Krnl. Sure. That's where we're going to be putting everything. So, what we're going to want to do is go back here and download. And this is going to pop up. It'll either let you download it, sometimes it won't. If it doesn't let you and it shows some error thing, you're going to want to go up here to downloads. And it should be here. It'll say something like keep. Something like that. That happens to some people, but apparently it's not happening to me today. So that's cool, I guess. That helps. So, you're going to have this little Krnl bootstrapper. So what you're going to want to do is go to your files, obviously. So I'm just pulling these up right now. And I'm making mine really small for you guys. But obviously you're going to have this at the top of your little downloads list. So you're going to want to drag this into your folder. And basically, this is what's going to help your antivirus out. Because if you go to your antivirus settings, I'm just going to use Windows Defender, obviously. Virus and threat protection. This is where you want to go. So obviously, you can do a little quick scan, something like that. But right here, virus and threat protection. Manage settings. If you go down, you'll see exclusions. So I have a Synapse exclusion because I use Synapse. I'm just downloading Krnl here for you guys just to show you. And what you can do, you can add an exclusion folder. And you'll see right here, you can select Krnl. Select folder. You'll get a little Windows notifier. The screen's probably going to go black. But there you go. Krnl right there. Pretty straightforward. And what this is going to do is your antivirus does not like these exploits. It's for all the exploits. Because obviously you're downloading exploits. Your computer's not going to like it. It uses files that your computer is a little bit like suspicious of. So putting in this folder basically means it'll scan the rest of your computer for any sort of antivirus or virus threat, but it won't scan these two folders, which is very helpful. So, inside of this Krnl folder now, we're just going to have this little bootstrapper in here. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you guys. So, when we double click this, it's going to run this. Just going to want to let this run. And this is going to download everything that you need. It's just going to show you it's installing all these things. Press any key to exit. Okay, we'll just press space. So boom. Now we have this. Inside of this Krnl folder, it did this. You have all this now. So, the final step. When we double click this, it's going to run our Krnl right here. And this is it. This is Krnl right here. This will work. So, the next step is that I'm going to show you guys how to use this. Alright, so I just booted up the first game I saw, which is this Retail Tycoon 2. So, you're going to want to open up your Krnl. And what you're going to see is all this stuff. And when you try to inject is what you always have to do when you join a game, obviously. You're going to have this pop up. You're going to go, uh-oh. You need a key. So, you can either copy this link and paste it into a new window, or you can go to others and get key. It'll open up this. Now what you have to do is you have to go through the little verification system that is quite annoying, but you just have to do. So, gonna go here, and it's gonna take you to Linkvertise. If you don't know what this is, you have to watch a lot of links. Or a lot of ads, I should say. So, I have to activate notifications. Okay, yeah, sure. Notifications, allow. There you go, you're welcome. sit here and watch these ads. It's okay. Yeah, this is the annoying part. This is why it's free. This this is how they make their money. Because they get paid a little bit for all these ads. You want to click continue. Oh, apparently it's still bugging. Alright, there you go. It's going to take you to another one. I'm not a robot, yeah. And I will fast forward through the rest of these because it's going to be a few. Now, when you get to this Krnl key, this should be the last one. Because you have to go through different steps. You know, because the more ads you watch, the more money they make. So obviously they're going to make you watch as many as they can. So, there you go. And here you go. You got your key. Now, this is not going to work for everybody. This will work for only me. So I know people... In my last video, I had a bunch of people saying, thanks for the Krnl key. This works for 24 hours and just for me. So if I'm to copy this, you're going to have to re-get a new key every day. You're going to have to go through all these checkpoints. But if we go back to here, and we go to our Krnl, and we paste our key, click enter, we have injected. So we're gonna open a file. And here I'll just, my screen might go black here. Sorry about that because it's in my files, but infinite yield, sure. So we're gonna execute this, and there we go. And then we can do all of our, you know, our exploiting that we all love to do. So that's really as simple as I can put it for you guys. You know, it's just simple little way to get it. This used to be a lot more complicated. You used to have to download WinRAR and all that stuff, and it was a lot more complicated. So you guys have it easy. And there are lots of other exploits. I have a tutorial list. It's like a playlist on my channel. So if you want to see other executors, be sure to go there. And if you don't want to ever have to worry about keys, get Synapse. It's $20, but it's very much worth it in my opinion. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a very, very fun video to make because this used to take so much longer. But thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.